MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as part of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Andrew Miller will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Ready with the 1-2. Ball 2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite corner. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. HR, what's the word on him?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league starter. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting second, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. In past meetings with Tanaka, 4 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Drilled to the right side. Starlin dives. What a stop. Touche, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. Chris Carter now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting six.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A strong half inning of work there from Andrew Miller. It remains 0-0. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Jason Kipnis.
The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Into the box, Chris Colabello. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Tyler Naquin waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's set. Here it comes. Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So here is Avisail Garcia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 3 for 11. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Holliday. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Chop foul wide of first. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brantley sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now that's popped up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Headley.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Runner goes for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Brantley. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Pitch swung on and missed. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 1-1, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot. Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Castro.
He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Ready for another chance? Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Pull it back up the middle, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Castro ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Up next for
so with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Striding in once again, Chris Colabello. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And there's ball two now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Gardner.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, as that'll do it for Andrew Miller. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Zach Putnam is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Brett Gardner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Brantley. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Batting, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He hit a sac fly earlier. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Man, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled straight back. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss got him reaching. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
Digging in once again, Chris Colabello. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled to the left side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That's what you do with a backdoor breaking ball. It looks like it's not going to make it back. You don't quit. You stay with it, and then you got to drive it the other way. Nice job of hitting.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Johnny Barbado answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. One 0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Nicklin rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in Cleveland. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Brian Shaw.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Gary Sanchez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 1-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 5 and the Yankees 1. Jason Shreve gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jason Shreve.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
The throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up way off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Here comes another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Edwin.
Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right for the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-1. Here it comes. And him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 6 and the Yankees 1.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Colabello is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Nope, and this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. The ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time, and he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Tommy Lane is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now a snap move over to first. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, going to the pin, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And no shot there for Headley. It's passed in a fair ball. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians forced to settle for one. We're on to the ninth here in game one. The Tribe lead this one 7-1. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Corey Guerin comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Corey Guerin.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Nicklin is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(7-1) the final score in tonight's. The Indians win the opener here in the division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.